Hey guys, it's a pop-up sprint for Createathon. If you are participating in Createathon, what's up? Glad you're here. Hopefully we can all get some stuff done tonight. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, you should just join us because we're spending a whole month creating whatever we want. And we're having a lot of fun in the Discord, sharing each other's goals and progress. And from what I can tell, you guys are enjoying the gameplay of the Choose Your Own Adventure style games. I have temporarily taken over the queue. I know Q is still at work, so she should be able to pop in a little later. But I'm going to get us kicked off so we can do some things in Q style. I will be rolling dice, but I'll be rolling it via Google because my dice are somewhere else. I don't know where they are. So we will be rolling dice to determine spurt lengths. Maybe should I make a quick wheel? There's like 3 things I can do. At least 3 things I can work on. Yeah, let's do something. Hi, Nina. Hello. Are you enjoying Createathon? I saw you were on the Ignore Your Hunger prompt, so hopefully you got your goal done. Already working, so this is perfect. Yeah, very nice. Hi, Michelle. Good. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the gameplay. I'll never live it down. Cringe forever. But it's fun. Okay, I was wondering, because I'm like, maybe mine is just turned up again. I am turning down for you guys. Huzzah. It feels like it went totally away. Did it just loop? Did I kill it? I guess that works. Like 32, you can hear it, but it's not taking over. I don't know. It was on the basic set is like 50, and it's always hit or miss. But again, it's like, am I turned up? No, I'm turned down on my speaker, so I'm sorry, but I turned it down for you guys, so it shouldn't be so crazy on the volume. But in true Q fashion, I am making a spinner wheel and pulling up the Google dice because we have to be semi-chaotic when Q isn't here. I think we'll roll like all the small die, aka just not the d20, to see what time we get for stuff. And then I have to work on the PDF inside file because I finished the cover yesterday, which it kind of felt like it came out of nowhere, even though I guess I had the idea and I was just like, no, it's too basic. And then I was like, yeah, but you like it. So I need to tweak the text positioning on the cover because I did upload it to see if everything was in the lines. I also want to sort my own background music that I use in my YouTube videos because there's a lot that I don't use anymore. That's just a task though. That's not necessarily a goal. I mean, if I use the wording, create an organized folder of background music, that could be a new goal. So, getting points for our team, getting points. And I think, is that the big 3 I have to work on? But check emails, I haven't done that yet. And we'll start with those. Okay, yeah, it must have been really loud then. Granted, I have a monotone voice and you can barely hear me anyway. Oh, yeah. Oh no, we didn't want to do that. Oh no. Delete. I wanted to change the colors. Let's do a theme of Friendos. Well, it's not. It's just Cancel. We try it again. Work. Oh, yep, there. Video game. All right. Colors look the same. They're just slightly muted. All right. Hi, Snazzy. So, like I said, we're gonna see what I'm working on in our first sprint, which is text on the cover. Nice and easy start. I don't know if I have to remove it yet. I don't think it'll take that long, but we gotta see what we roll for our sprint. You can see them. Let me spin the roll the die. We're gonna roll. So our first sprint is going to be a whopping 22 minutes. 22 minutes. Oh, and I gotta grab the timer. Thank you, random technologies that we use to generate stream content. All right, 22 minutes. So now I need to share this tab. Perfect. It's nice. Got to clean up a bit, dishes, laundry, trash, etc. Well, hopefully 22 minutes is a great start to them chores. I'm going to be working on the text of the cover, and we'll have 22 minutes to jump into Wednesday night pop-up sprints. Okay. And let me hit the button. So the timer is rolling, and we are going. 3, 2, 1, get it done. So we are back from that sprint. I think the music was crescendoing, but I just switched over to one of the basic ones that we use, so there shouldn't be an issue. In theory, there shouldn't be an issue. And I finished tweaking the cover, so now I'm setting up the PDF for the inside pages, because I apparently didn't do that since I edited them. Which the hardest thing is making the text a nice pretty block, because it wants to go everywhere. That's fine. We'll just accept that. File, save as JPEG. No, PNG. Yes. Yes. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Willow's having a huffy moment because it did sound like somebody was in the house or like doing stuff. So maybe I need to go look. I mean, she's under the bed right now. Not because she's scared, because she's trying to get a tennis ball. But it was a very odd sound that might require investigating. Oh, there's a page missing, because that has to be an even number. What page is missing? This is why it's so hard. So I'm using this as reference because this one worked out perfectly. We had the inside cover and copyright, which somehow got swapped, and then jumped right into page 1. Yada, yada, yada. So yeah, those pages are all there. What am I missing? We've got the end note. And I put in 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. Then the to be continued. Willow, please don't scratch the floor. Which I feel like that could be. I feel like that could easily go there. Can't stop doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have Tower of Dogs. Add. Waycott add XYZ. Oh, and then like a generic Halo Moon Studios page. Okay. Where's that? There it is, end page. Clever of me to name it that for the ending. So yeah, we will create the PDF. And while we wait, let me check out with the chat. Hi, Kiwi! Making a coffee and doing some last minute point math before I film my October Readathon announcement. Wish me luck, math is hard. Math is always hard. But exciting, October Readathon. Willow, I put the pillows there so the balls can't go under there. Did you somehow put the ball under there? Dog. Willow, there's a ball literally right here. We don't care about that ball. Did you push one? I put the pillows here. You did. How? Why do you do this? That's what you do with extra pillows. Yeah, you block off things so that balls don't go under. So hopefully that'll keep her distracted for a little bit. She's already happy as a clam. Thanks for food today. Playing her dodgeball. Snazzy took out the trash and put cans to the street, still doing dishes. Our garbage day is Friday, so I'll be doing that tomorrow. Let's see. Michelle finished going over my bonus story one more time. Perfect timing. Perfect. And Nina wrote words more than 1,000 for the night. Very nice. Very nice. I need to get writing again. I was thinking about it earlier today on our... Was it on the walk? No, I didn't walk them this morning. At some point, I was having a writing cycle in my brain where I was like, My goal to hit 100K is not going to happen if I don't get past 10K. I think I hit 10K. I think I might be at like 12K. But I have all these notes of things I want to write. I just have been prioritizing Kenshin and whatnot, which is fine. But it's like, I should do some writing. Kitty's here, weaving in some ends from a sewing project and technically supposed to rest my hand. Well, you can just take your time with it. Rest. Anyone know how to hurry forward works with the dice roll? Which one? Oh, the video hurry forward. Let me check the wording on that real quick. Because I do know how. I know all the ins and outs. I know the ins and outs, the ins and outs. Pretty much, is it in here that we pinned it? Yes, okay. Let me get, hurry forward a little too fast. Oh gosh. Is this the one? Oh, so it's the video right before that. Oh gosh, you had to watch that? I'm sorry. I'll never be cool again. Roll a percent die and work for however much it lands on. So percent die, instead of it having single digit numbers for the most part, it has them in tens. So we can actually pretend, I guess it's equivalent to a 10-sided die. So let me share this. Oh, wrong one. This one. This one have? Okay, no. So we'll just take these out. And the pink one's a 10-sided die. So a percentage die, 10 is 100%, 1 is 10, yada, yada. So I think she meant minutes. So like if I were to roll this, never mind, I hit it wrong. Oh God, great. So 100% on the percentage die is 100 minutes. So an hour and 40 minutes. If you were to roll a 2, you only work for 20 minutes. So pretty much you can use a 10-sided die and multiply that number by 10. And that's how many minutes you have to work. I'm pretty sure that's what we agreed on. You have my permission to do that because Q isn't here to correct me, but I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm decently sure that was the wording that we chose. So it wouldn't be like you had to do extra math. Even though now I gave you math. But yeah, that's basically how you do it. Yes, you're welcome. And I use Google for my dice rolls on screen a lot just because I don't have my dice with me. So you can roll anything up to a d20 there, which is going to come in handy later. It's going to come in handy later. Oh, speaking of the videos, where am I? I just ignored. I did the ignore hunger. And I chose self-care because why not? Did I write down my official choice? Willow. Hey. No. Back on the bed. Go in the bed. Don't get in the bags. That's for a video. Don't do it. Oh. I think I was going to go to the internet cafe because I need to create a few things and I need the internet. Internet cafe. What's my choice there? Ooh, which means I get to go on a quest once I'm ready. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, good night, Nina. Ugh, that's gross. You're already gone, but good night. And dishes are done for Snazzy. Huzzah! Good stuff. Sorry, bud. That's where my feet go. I'm being surrounded. as usual. So let me roll. Actually, let's go back to the dice. And we will roll for the sprint. Actually, we got to spin, don't we? So I finished the text on the cover, and I'm working on the PDF. It has to download, so that takes a minute. So basically I need to upload new files, sort background music, check email, research for gold. Secret. It's not really a secret, but it's easier to explain later. So we are going to big surprise, I'm going to upload the new files for my proof copy. Yay. Let's roll for time then. I like all the small dice. So we're gonna roll and get a 32-minute sprint. 32 minutes on the clock. Kitty's almost through the first playthrough of the videos and I saw, oh yay! I'm glad we did it this way, even though it was so much work, especially on Q's part to like edit everything. The fact that there's replayability and you can just get massive points for your team is phenomenal. You have it. Yes, you have to play with each weapon because you never know when you're gonna need it. And I don't know how far you've gotten. I mean, we don't want to spoil like the other people who may be watching this. But I'm very curious to see how people handle like days 14-ish and the end, because those are the ones that I was like, hey, bringing in a little chaos magic. I'm excited. What did I say? 26, 32 minutes. 32. 10 more minutes than last time. Share this tab. Okay. You know what they do now. Yes. And like you can use them throughout, like if you do need to cut down a day with the sword or save yourself from a fail or choose a new route. But I think since most people probably want to run through it again, they're not gonna, or maybe not, I don't know. It's up to you guys if you want to use it, but I feel like it's worth, the challenges are easy enough where you can do them and get through without having to fail at anything, but to each their own. Yeah, it's easy to forget. I keep forgetting about it until people ask me about it. So you're not alone. We're going to do a sprint then. 32 minutes this time. Initiating countdown. Get some stuff done, guys. I'm going to get this file uploaded and hopefully be able to order this proof copy. Okay. So we are back from the sprint. My hair keeps plopping in front of my face. Nope. I should probably grab it all. Stay. Nope. Stay. Nope. Mirror. It's the mirror. That's why it's hard. Oh well. Flathead, but I can see. Ooh. Oh, Snazzy found a dish that she missed from her late night snack. So she washed it, took out more trash, started laundry. Definitely on a roll, but should study and want to craft. Such is the struggle with Createathons. Like, I want to do it, but life. Decided to take a walk to the free little library and dropped off a Stephen King. Thank you for saying that, because I have a copy of Tower of Dogs where it got water damaged from arriving on a rainy day. So the pages themselves are just like winkly at the top. Let me go grab it. Where do I have it? Let me go grab it. I found it. Thankfully, it's the only one that's been water damaged, but it's not the only one that I've not been able to sell due to printing issues. But I don't even know if you can see. Oh yeah, you can see it. That got water damaged. So the pages themselves, the text has not been altered at all. It's really just like the outside of the pages, and it gets a little wobbly, but it didn't like bleed the ink or anything. So I had considered like selling this as a discounted copy, but because my library has a bunch of the like free little libraries as well, I wanted to stick this in there and hopefully be like local author. So I might want to write like a note in it. Maybe. Of course, if one person like finds it, loves it, keeps it, that's fine too. That would be kind of cool if I would stop saying kind of. It would be cool if it, circulated and like it became like a mystery celebrity. But also, I don't handle pressure well. So, who knows? That would be cool. Or even you can take them to your local library system. At least this is how the library works over here, is if you want to get the book into the system, you donate a copy and then they add it. And then if it has, like how these have like an Amazon page and ISBN, they can look it up in order. But typically that first book has to be donated. So I've got it in my library system. But I've heard that like sometimes if it's just on Amazon, like the libraries can't really order it that way unless, depends on how their system is organized. But I think with Ingram, which is a different printer, there's a larger distribution. I don't know. But since this one is already water damaged, I'm like, if it's out there in the wilderness, I'm not gonna know. But on the back with like about the author page, I'm just gonna put local. I'm just gonna do the city because they don't need to know I live in the neighborhood. That is too much information. And I watch enough things to know that stalkers are a problem. We don't want that. Local author. Do I have my website? Okay. I understand. When you come back, I will further explain my feelings, my thoughts, my ideas. I think that's enough. I signed it. I wrote local city author, which I think some of you guys already know where it is, but local author with my page. And I'll drop it off when I take the dogs out tonight because they have been waiting very patiently. Good pups. Good pups. Alrighty, and I am nearly done. I uploaded it and previewed it, and there was one page that was out of order. One page. Oh, congrats. Just finished your August release. I knew from the get-go I would not have the mental capacity to keep up with like the month-to-month releases, so I didn't. I know that one. I'm not gonna get. There's a couple other prompts where, like, I don't like. I guess I just don't like to buy stuff. Like, there's a few books that are on my TBR that, like, I buy the Disney books, but I don't buy all the Disney books. And even there's books on my TBR that, like, I read when I was a kid and I want to reread it, but I don't want to buy it. So garage sale finds might be a little difficult, especially because garage sale season's like over and I don't use other marketplaces. Which other one? I mean, heck, I'm struggling because I did, or I pulled the bookish scavenger hunt that Q put into my egg hunt. And it's so stressful because I just don't know a lot of books and authors. So when we played it twice while I was with her in Colorado. And the first time we were in the store for 2 hours and then we were like on the second prompt because things were not alignment. They were just like, don't look for an author named Ryan. It's very hard. And then we played it in her library, essentially, as like a backup. And the last prompt is always like, pick a random word on the page, and that word has to be in the title of the book that you buy that's on your TBR. And like, I purposefully made a TBR of all these random books just to try it, but I might just go play it at the library and see if I'm allowed to do that, because I don't, like, I'll read it on Libby or borrow it. I'm totally fine with that, but I just don't want to buy all the books. So we'll see if she gives me a pass, but I have to ask her if I can play it in the library, because I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be more fun and like less stressful, because I won't feel like I hate the result and be stuck. That's my problem. Luckily, you have a bunch of books already pre-ordered and audiobooks I already knew you wanted to listen to for the monthly thing. Yeah, if you plan it, I'm sure it goes like easy for sure. But I know, especially once Kuro Kenshin wraps up, I'm going into a writing season when I have to work on my standalone. And when I'm in writing mode, I almost don't read anything. So it's coming up. That's why I feel I'm kind of worried that my Herkid progress will like stall out after probably after the new year. Because November I am gonna write a lot, but I don't know if I'll read a lot as well, because I do want to read a bunch of my Kindle books. First world problems. Oh yes. Yes. And that's the thing, like, I'll hook onto an author and I'll just read everything by them. And I don't necessarily go looking for new stuff. Hi, Rachel. Just joining. Need to log some books I read over the weekend and watch some tutorial videos before you can start on your next goal. Very nice. What you gonna work on? I just am waiting on files to upload, even though that thing is giving me the red exclamation mark of doom. Don't like that. I'm gonna refresh the page and take the chance. Did you? No, that's the old file. That is the old file. Oh, maybe it doesn't like that in the title. That's probably why. Can't put stuff like that in the title. We're gonna rename that. Rename. Ooh, volume 1. Inside pages. Final. There. Yeah, I feel like I totally blanked there, but I'm uploading the final edited pages and cover for volume 1 of Kuro Kenshin, so I can order the proof today, and then I can hopefully order more by the end of the month. But then I get to work on event kits, and I'm actually very excited for it, and I wanted to only do that today, but we're a day behind because we had some struggles with the cover. Also, lucky that I can listen to audiobooks for the whole time I work because I don't need my brain. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Yes. When I worked at UPS, I could sort of do that, but you could only have one earbud in depending on your area. And it was also very, very loud. So while I listened to some audiobooks, I don't think I internalized everything. But yeah, I do miss that. Like, that's why I love listening to audiobooks when I do like yard work, when I take the dogs out, on the way to the gym. But at the gym, we need to put some music on or we ain't going nowhere. Trying to sew up some tiny letters to put a Marie Oliver poem on a baby quilt. Oh, teeny tiny letters. I can understand if you need a tutorial for that because it sounds adorable and also very intricate. Very intricate. Yeah, it is such a cute idea. Yes, yay for physical labor and working alone. I miss having a more physical job. Working retail is not it. It's not it. But we're not gonna go into that spiral. We will roll for a sprint. And whoopsie. So let's see what the dice say this time. 19. I almost thought it stopped at 6, and I was like, oh no. 19 minutes. It's a tiny sprint, but that's good. It's a good start. It's a good start. What am I doing? 19 on the timer. So we'll do a 19-minute sprint in which hopefully these files will upload, and then I need to look at I guess connect the dots stuff, because I want to make my little event kits that have like a mini connect the dot with the mascot characters and then like 2 puzzle pages, so it's worth like $2. So I need some inspo. We're gonna do some inspo searching on this sprint, and we'll be back in 19 minutes. So get some stuff done, you guys. In 3, 2, 1, go. right, that was actually kind of perfect timing. Snazzy's also back from her walk, talked to her friend and her mom, got an update on your new work location. Slating us to open end of December, beginning of January. Well, that's exciting way to start the new year, or end the year, depending on how that works out. Oh, and I wanted to respond to this. So I think if you generally donate the books, it does go into some sort of fundraiser, or like the library resells them to help raise money for the library. But there is like a submission form that I know I can fill out as the author. It has just generic information on the book. So I think it's something you can also fill out to get it into the library system and like officially submit it, instead of just like you're donating because you're not getting paid for it, but it's a submission to get it into the system. So it does differ from like a regular donation, but who needs to do extra work? All good. All good. I've started getting things together for my little puzzles that are going to go in the event kits. Hello? Boop? What booped? What booped? I'm going to see if Q is going to be popping in at all. Because I also need to take the pepperonis on a WALK. So there's that. But basically the kits are probably going to be smallish. Like what was it? Maybe a 3x5 or a 4x6, and it's going to have a sticker of the mascots, probably using the mascot with the books. So it kind of ties into my mystery book lovers packets. So it's going to have, I think I can do 3 variations. I can do as many variations as I want, but I think it's smarter to do 2 or 3. Because I have 95 pencils I can use. Like they're like little golf pencils. So they're going to go in the kit with a sticker so you know what the mascot looks like when it's done, and then a connect the dots version of it so like the kids can draw and connect the dots to make it and color it at home. I don't have crayons to give out. We ain't that rich. And then I wanted to put in like a book themed word search and or crossword puzzle, just because it's a book event. And then I would just sell them for like $2, I guess. Yeah, $2 sounds fine. It's pretty basic stuff. And I've been trying to get rid of the pencils for 4 years. So I think $2 will be fine. Because it's kind of just like, give me donation. Like buy multiple. I don't care. Or you can, give me $10 if you only want one. Just something, because there's always a lot of kids at these events. And I need to use all my golf pencils. So I think if I have 95, I can do like 3 packs of 30 and do puddles. I can either do puddles, Ferdinand, and Eris. What about Patch? What about Patch? I don't know. I think we'll just stick with the 3 mascots and save Patch as like the chase. He'll be the chase in the mystery book lover sticker packs, and we'll do it like that. Which means I have to connect the Dotify their sticker images, print out 30 of each, and make the puzzles and print those out. And yeah, I already knew it was going to be a lot, but this was my undoing from the beginning. So we will do it. Let's pull up. I think, yeah, that is done. So now I'm just waiting for the email that will let me order my proof copy. It's not there yet. Okay, so it means we can work on stuff. can do it in Photoshop, but Krita is just much more friendly when it comes to the artsy fartsy stuff. Okay, so file open. Oh my goodness. Things are so unorganized. We'll start with Eris. Why not? We do love our little K-Wash gremlin. All right, so you guys will recognize this image. What we're gonna do is we're going to check the size on this for one, because I think it's huge. Oh yeah, we're gonna take that down to a 300 DPI and make the width, we'll keep it at 6 just in case. Makes things nice. We're gonna save this one as Eris with, whoops, book, connect the dots. Oh, I should have thought of, I can handwrite the numbers. That'll be fine, right? That'll be fine. It's totally gonna be fine. All right, so we just need to put little dots everywhere. And I think we'll keep the facial features drawn. Boop. Boop. So actually, oh, is that just the book? That's just the book. I don't know what these things are. Oh no. Oh well, we're gonna attempt this together because one, I just made a mistake. Connect. There we go. So we're gonna keep the facial features there. Maybe the fangs. Just to make things slightly less obnoxious. I'm hoping that having the sticker as a reference is going to like be, oh gosh, these are not going to be uniform dots, are they? Should I use this? Is there a dot tool? Maybe there's a, Okay, let's be smart. Let's be smart before we regret things. Let's be smart. There should be a way that I can do this and it just stays. Yeah, that stays the same size. Okay. We'll do it like that. We'll go bam. Nope. Bam. Maybe I don't need my tablet. Bam. 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 Peaks and valleys, guys. Peaks and valleys. And little butts. Boop, boop. Peaks and valleys. Doot, doot. Doot, doot. And these are going to be kids of all ages there, so I want to make it pretty simple. I mean, I probably still have to number these just to make it. That's a lot of numbers. That's a lot of numbers. Somebody tell me I'm crazy for doing this. Please and thank you. Okay, actually, I guess I'm not going to need my drawing tool. Oh, let's save desk space. So I think that's all. If I have it go around the face, should I put that line in there? Maybe I do. Maybe. Thank you, Snazzy. Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a cute little thing since I don't have like kid-friendly stuff. I mean, I have had like 7-8-year-olds read with a cherry on top, which is like the bare minimum, but it's mostly like preteen and up. No, that we're definitely gonna need this brush. So there will be some elements that they don't have to worry about. And I can go connecty, 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 connecty. And then the book pages. So I'm gonna have the inside here. Oh, no, they can do that part. That way it's just the outline. Oh, man, I can't even follow my line. Oh, this one's bent. Why is this one bent? And then we just go dot, 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 dot. Could I do less dots? Yes, I could. Am I gonna undo it? It's too late, my friend. It's too late now. So essentially it would look like that, and then I just gotta number them, which is definitely the longer part. Definitely. All right, so this is what I'm gonna be doing during the sprint, is numbering all these little dots and setting up this page. The timer is probably gonna be more interesting, but let me roll the die and we'll give you guys a timer. Okay. The dice roll said 24 minutes. 24 minutes, 24 minutes. Save, share, cool beans. Ah, you're right. I mean, I can't, there's no way I can dot only like up to 10. We'll see how many numbers it is, and if it's we'll roll with it. Puddles is gonna be like the easier one. Well, maybe not, because he's like round. We'll see it. We'll see how many numbers this one makes, and then we will reevaluate how many dots there should be, because maybe they just won't have all the peaks and valleys. Snazzy's breaking out the paper mache. Giving yourself until 9, then I have to go study and go to bed. Okay, sounds fair. Let's get you into the sprint so you can paper mache away. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Alrighty. So I got that one numbered. And it came to like 62. And that was with me taking out a couple over here. That way it's just the outline. Is 62 a lot? Maybe. But I'm going to have to print the sizing as well just to see if it's too small. And that's going to be another factor in it. Because I can definitely take out some of the in-betweens where it's like a relatively straight line. But since it's already numbered, I think I'm going to do a print test when I print the word search and the crossword tomorrow, because I do need to do size accommodations on those. And then I got to do this for Puddles and for Ferdy. And then we assemble. And do the crazy thing. So I think it'll work out. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Maybe. Oh, puppy is getting a bath right now, per Stephanie. Yeah, it's a Createathon pop-up stream. Yes, thank you, Rachel. I think keeping it at the outline takes out some of the confusion. And while I was numbering it, I would hit that spot and I was like, oh wait, do they go this way and then they come back? Like, let's not make it confusing. So I think that did help. But I'll have to print it and see how tiny it is. Because it's only going to be like that, which we'll see. I might have to use the 4x6. Snazzy's making progress with the piñata. Yay for progress. And the puppies are being a puppies. I can't hide. Hi. They're being very patient because they have not got their second WALK yet. So I'm gonna just check to see if Q's coming on at all. Because I can run a long sprint and take them. But if I get delayed, I don't want it to be sitting here and being weird. Snazzy says hi, you guys. Want to say hi to Snazzy? Say hi, Snazzy. Willow, look over here. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Willow, never mind. We try so hard. Checking on messages. Okay, so Q does not think she will be able to make it on. So we have the option of kind of lurking, get elbows deep in this glue, but you're here. Okay, right? Yes. Absolutely. Okie doke. Then I'll probably just do a long sprint and try to take them out around a couple blocks. So it'd be like maybe 30-35 minutes just to give us a buffer. So we'll do that. We'll set that sprint up for pepperonis. That way I can come back and maybe do the dots for the other two. So I have just like printing to do tomorrow. 35 sounds good. 35 sounds great. 35. We're not even gonna roll the die. You have been rendered useless. Dice. Rendered useless. Okay. Okay, so I need... Perfect. Yeah, and I got the timer going too, so it's not just going to be like an empty room. So we will pop on the timer. I might go to sleep during the next sprint if I'm sensible. Well, I mean, who's trying? This is Createathon, not Sleepathon. Go do stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go take these pups on a walk. We're gonna go on a walk. Nobody wants to go? I sure do. I thought so. There we go. Did you want to take a walk? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna take them out. Got 35 minutes on the timer. Wish me luck, and I'll be back soon. I made it back. It was stressful. It was dark, and I'm pretty sure I walked into a few spider webs, but we made it. We survived. And only had to pick up one pile of poop. So victory. Victory bomb pop. Lemons popped in. Good evening. Just now popping in, working on completing a goal today. Finishing a scarf I started crocheting last year. Almost done. That's going to feel so good once that's done because it's been on your back burner for so long. I hope you finish it and it's everything you ever dreamed of. So I guess we're not going to bed, are we? I'm slowly starting my bedtime routine after celebratory bump pop. But I do have to read tonight. I read an extra 50 pages last night, so without reading tonight, I'm on track for my plan. But Team Ego, we get ahead. And we get brain freezes. But it's so good. And we do it again. No sleep for me. We're cheering you on. Looking at a part. Is that why we're nervous and stressed, dog? I like looking at apartments even though I'll never get to move. At least not for a good long while. Since we put a lot of money into this house already. Snazzy used up all the glue she had out, got a whole side of Spider-Gwen done, posted the progress pic, and finished the audiobook. 'Twas okay. Which book did you just finish? I feel like crafting an audiobook was good for my soul. Absolutely. That's like the sub-theme of the month is make crafts, listen to audiobooks. Good soul. Happy. Who needs sleep? Yeah. Well, hopefully you can find something that is reasonable because I know apartments especially are expensive. But I wish you the best and happy hunting. And you only got a couple weeks. Oh, I feel your stress. But I believe in you. Good vibes. So the audiobook was 19 Claws and a Blackbird. It sounds like they tried to go impressionable with the title, but it definitely has the potential of being just okay. Why won't all the hair stay? We're just too short for one thing and too long for the other. Yeah, this whole thing has been so good for my productivity, not just with the cream, but also with just everyday task stuff. And with that, my Createathon is a success. I could do nothing else. And we're, as long as we've got people motivated, I think that's really the benefit of Createathon. Didn't realize it was short. Oh, it's short stories. Those usually aren't for me. Most of them were bizarre over my head, but a few I liked, so 3 stars. Yeah. Short stories can be like that, like the short story anthology for the Twisted Tales. I'd say most of them I liked, and there were a few that I was disappointed with. But typically, if it's a good short story, I want more. Even though, I guess a good short story should be in and of itself. So I don't read them too often. I did want to kind of write a couple that are bonus content for the Eden trilogy. So short story people can check it out. Sprints are the only way I get stuff done. It's kind of a good problem to have. There's always somebody out there doing sprints, but I want to see your Spider-Gwen. Spot a queen. Oh. Yeah, you did work. No, it's not. It does look like the Millennium Falcon. I love it. I love it. That's so fun. You can make a Millennium Falcon. Let me just see. Is there anything else in here that I need to answer for questions? Okay, you already got that one, so good on that. I love novellas, but if it's shorter than that, I feel like I can't get into it. As soon as I do, it's over. Yeah. If you get into it and then it ends and you're just wishing and wanting. Yeah. I don't know. The short stories that I want. Don't come to me for English. Just don't. The short stories that I want to write for the Eden trilogy content would be like I want to do one with young Putra, because she's like a lot of people's favorite character, and she has a pretty complicated, pretty tragic backstory too. But I feel like a short story in her POV, like part of her youth, would be pretty interesting. And I kind of want to do a fun one where we follow Pip, one of Nuka's puppies, through the city, and just like a little adventure through the city. And it's more of a experience one. Like I don't know what the story would be, but it'd just be like Pip's little adventure. The city through the eyes of a puppy. Who else? Kind of wanted to do a couple people over in Eden to like see the other depths of the city as well. So just stuff like that. So it's it is intended to be bonus content to the Eden trilogy, not necessarily like I would submit that to somewhere separate and it would fly on its own, which probably doesn't make it that strong. You get it. Bonus content. It started to collapse in the center, so I shoved a rag and a mug in there to hold it up till it dries. Yes. Yeesh. Look at that. That's even extra creative. Love it. Love it. All right. Let's squeeze in one more sprint. Sorry, I missed the end of the sprint because I was watching tutorials. Hey, that's important. The tutorials, not the end of the sprint. It's just me. We're okay. Just about ready to start testing tiny letters. We had a good walk because we didn't run into anybody that made the puppies freak out, though Willow was jumping at every shadow because puppy. And the tree was just like, I want to keep going. Stopping. But it was dark and there were spider webs, but we survived. Kitty likes short stories as bonus content, standing alone, not so much. Cool. That's the vibe. I knew it was a thing out there. I wish I didn't have work tomorrow. I want to stay up all night and craft an audio. I'm pumped. Well, do you have to study? Technically, do you have your class tomorrow? If you don't have your class tomorrow, do you have to study tonight? Not to be devil's advocate and encourage not responsibility, but we're going to do one more sprint. So you can craft for one more sprint if you want. I'm going to chop it down to a nice 24 minutes. That way we're wrapping up by 10 o'clock. Since I do also have to work in the morning. Sad. So sad. But let's jump in. I'm going to hang out on the bottom today. That's what I'm finishing up, a short story that follows two side characters during a few chapters in the book. Yes. Bonus short stories. All right, Kitty, good night. I don't know if we'll sprint tomorrow, but definitely Friday. But obviously, keep rolling with Createathon. You're doing awesome. Not technically class tomorrow. It's an online class. Oh, okay, so there aren't any particular days. Okay, that's cool. You can go at your own pace. You should go to bed at 10 and I've already cleaned up the glue. Well, use the sprint to do your nighttime routine and all that, because that's what I should be doing. And that's what I will be trying to start as soon as I get through my little game buttons here. Night. All right, starting to sprint. Where to button it? Boom. Let's go, guys. Last sprint. You can either work or you can prepare to sleep. You choose. Alrighty, guys, that was our last sprint. Hopefully you guys were able to use some of the time today to work on your Createathon goals or just catch up with life so you can work on them later. As you've noticed, the puppies are, well, Will's doing pre-bedtime zoomies, so love that. And I am finally able to order the proof. So we're gonna get that going there. Yes, use that payment, please. Boom. So it should be here Sunday. So definitely, I don't think, even if it was perfect and I ordered like 10 copies on Sunday, I don't think they would be here by next Sunday. It's possible. We're gonna try, but at least we got the proof copy and I'm happy with the cover. And I'm actually excited to do the other ones now that I feel confident. But we have other goals to tackle first. So, yeesh. Of course, to Mama. Hello, good evening. All right, so Thug's watching a movie on Discord, No Country for Old Men. So check that out if you guys are interested. Yeah, getting so much done. All right, so filled for half of this sprint, then started studying, looking at feedback loops currently. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. I did my Disney buttons, which I play Disney Magic Kingdoms. You can see it right next to my ugly Duolingo app. That's the only game I have on my phone right now, but I do it a couple times throughout the day. Makes me happy. And except for when my gems get me a terrible drop, and it's progress done on the scarf and audiobook this last sprint. Perfect. You can definitely keep on working on it. You don't need me, but I'm there in spirit while I read Set in Stone, because we're about to go lay down and read that before we fall asleep. You're welcome. I want to do as many as I can. So tomorrow is a maybe. I have no idea what tomorrow is going to look like after work. I know I do have to run errands, but because I'm working on the kits, I think that's something I could definitely just throw up a stream and we could do some stuff. So maybe tomorrow, definitely Friday. That's all I can say. Yeah, I like working in a group too, even if it's just what I usually do. It's nice to know. I think there's like a good sense of accountability between us, because it's like, we're here, we don't have to, we can just hang out, but you kind of want to get something done. And sometimes we don't get as much done as we wanted because puppies, but it was nice. I got more done than I probably would have if I just popped up here, worked on the book, and then decided to go play a game. Because I'm almost done with the Dreamlight Valley update. Beach tips. Gonna hit the store work and grab Lulu tomorrow. We're all running errands, I guess. All running errands. But that is it. It is 10 o'clock. I'm off to bed. Hopefully you guys are also taking care of yourselves and making sure you're getting proper sleep, hydrating, feeding your bodies, doing what you need to do, maybe some stretching. That's what I was also trying to do because my shoulder is so messed up. We will reconvene at a later time in the future. So keep an eye out. I'll post again in the Discord if there's a pop-up tomorrow. Otherwise, we will be back on Friday, possibly earlier than normal. That's all I know. Possibly earlier than normal. And I'm hitting the button